Good morning, everybody. I'm back out on a walk again today, and it's beautiful. It's about 7:30, and the weather is really good in Dubai at this time of year. Anyway, building on from the last 3 videos that we looked at, which were looking at the time frame, horizon of the forecast, the tools we could use, and then we looked at sales, collections, and so on. Today we're going to have a quick look at how to build a forecast for your materials and your materials payments, right? So just as we did with just as we said with the sales and the collections and things like that, with materials are probably going to be, apart from maybe your labor cost, your biggest cost that you have within your business. And it's important to make sure that you have the right agreements with your suppliers, because these sorts of costs can make or break you, really. One of the things that I think that you should always do as part of your cash flow forecasting or cash management techniques and strategy is to make sure that you work with your suppliers, that you renegotiate where you can payment terms, or maybe even if you're not getting let's say you don't have a main supplier, but a number of suppliers, is to look around and see if there are any other equivalent types of suppliers that you can work with who would give you better payment terms. So payment terms are essential, really, because the last thing you want to be doing is to getting your sales as a payment terms from your customers at, let's say, about 45 days or 60 days, but you're paying your material suppliers after 30 days or somewhat, so you're paying out quicker than you're getting in. So you need to be matching as best you can your payment terms as close to your payment terms to your material suppliers as close to the payment terms that you give your suppliers. So just as we did previously, what you will do is build your model in whatever tool that you use, whether it's Excel or any standalone software, and you will look at the payment terms that will kind of come up and factor them out based on your standard payment terms, because you, of course, are not a nasty type of person, and you always pay on time, right? Of course you do, but it's important to put that in. Then what you're able to do is to look at, once you've completed all your cash profile, you'd be able to look at the overall balances that you have, your net cash inflow or outflow, and be able to tweak payments accordingly. But we'll come on to that in a later video. So just as recapping, what you need to be doing is to reviewing your main customers, or your main suppliers, not customers, your main suppliers, looking at the payment terms that you have with them, seeing if there's a way to renegotiate them, maybe moving from a 30-day to a 45-day or something like that. And then what you do is you look at your payment profile of your material cost, and you build those into your cash flow forecast, and that's it. That's pretty straightforward. Like I said, I do have a course, and these videos are just sort of just giving you tips on how to build it, build a cash forecast and to manage cash a little bit more effectively. But I do have a course that goes into this in more depth, and I have an ebook all the links are in the description below, and I also have a blog which also helps as well. Maybe you can check that out at www.cashflowmastery.co, and like I said, that helps. I post stuff on there regularly about cash management and cash flow management, and hopefully that will help you as well. So any questions, you can always email me at carl@cashflowmastery.co, and I will get back to you and answer them. Okay, thanks very much. Have a great day. I'm just going to continue my walk, and see you in the next section, which will look at overheads.